Okay, everybody, let's sharpen a pencil. You guys can hear it. Here we go. All right, start over. Okay, everybody, welcome back. We started with FernGully, so we'll just keep going with FernGully. This is Zach. I worked on him a lot, but I worked with him so many years ago that it's going to be like brand new. You can see a lot of what's being done on this model sheet is what we teach in our figure drawing classes. They put a lot of work into it. So I'm just going to go through and break it down. So, but you can see, the counterparts. Like here, this is wrong. Okay, you see the angle of these are going like this. It should go this way. So, unless they have him awkward, because this would be awkward if we have the hips going this way and the shoulders going the same. That's awkward. So, well, there goes that one. That's pretty funny. Taking the top pegs off this board because the paper doesn't fit. So really tough decisions get made. So here we go. And I like to have the hole on the top like that so I can turn this. Okay, let's draw Zach. I'm going to draw a 3/4 view because it's tougher. And a lot of times when we were at Filmation, they actually didn't let us draw straight on views. We had to make all the characters 3/4 because see what I got going here. That's pretty cool. Because it flattened the characters out. All right, there it is. That's my character. So if I was animating, that's all I would do. Because I've got, this side of the head, that side of the forehead going across the nose, going across to the mouth, chin, neck. So pretty much done. So it's 100% of what we teach at our school. So there's my shape of the head. Okay. Straight line, center line. The neck is going to go behind from this ear to this ear. I'm going to find the corner of the head here. Draw a perspective line. That'll give me the jaw. It's head drawing, So here's and then the neck's going to go from behind here, even if it's a cartoon. There we go. Pretty much a buff dude. So we got that. His eyes appear to be halfway. So we'll do that. And then his nose is higher. So we'll go halfway and then probably go like that, break it down, and then go halfway again. Okay. So that'll be the nose. It's higher. Then we have the mouth in the center. Here, and he's got this nice big chin. His chin's kind of curving forward. I'm going to put rhythm chart. So I'm going to put forehead, nose, because his nose is kind of going right up into his eye. So it's way up here. Mouth, chin. So 1, 2, 3.5. It's going to be for his cheek, for the jaw. And then I'm going to give him the mask that we do all the time. So we can put the brows on top. And you're going to see here, they're really using the mask. Okay, make sure this is working. Yeah, we're good. Okay, so we got that. So this is easier than Batty because it's just your normal everyday head drawing structure. Okay, his mouth it's got kind of this curve, so it's going to go this way, come around. But let's put in the eye. The nose, the bridge of the nose up here. It's going to go this way. Okay, his eyebrows are pretty low. We'll go right on that line, right there. And the nose is going to come this way. It's got kind of this not Jewish nose. The Jewish nose goes down, what we call a goyim, a non-Jewish nose goes up. So this guy's definitely not Jewish. Okay, so we're going to go here. I'm going to draw the structure of the nose because I can't just float that nostril. I got to draw the entire nose as if I was doing a figure drawing, portrait head drawing, just so that I can come in and draw just this lower part. So I have to draw the whole thing, structure it all out, just so I could do that. Okay. And then he's got these big eyes. Let me go right here and got that nice line going this way. And it looks like same thing, one eye in between. I'm going to draw from the nostril up and then come over a little bit. Looks like that's what he's got going. Draw this eye in the skull. He has a skull, everybody. It's real important because we don't want to get this wobbly guy. Okay, that's got to fit inside this area here. The cheek lines up with his nose, so we're going to go like that. Coming down, straight line, coming out. And it's got a cleft that's going in. His jaw lines up below his mouth a little bit. Okay, so there's the mouth. So we're going to go here. And then this is going to go this way. And then he's got teeth. The teeth always come from the skeleton. Do not draw the teeth from the lip, okay? It always comes, the teeth goes from the skull. Okay, so we draw that. And here's the lower lip. Okay, so we have that. The edge of the mouth lines up with this part of the eye. So what I would probably do is say, okay, here's this line, this straight line on the bottom. And then bring the mouth up, go straight. Comes out. Comes below the mouth, of the jaw. See all the structure lines in there? Those all stay. And then he's got an ear, which is lining up pretty much in the right spot, just below the nose. Looks like it's probably gonna be the eyebrows. So we'll go there. And it's a squarish looking thing, kind of an oval. Okay. His eye will float around, but we put in a center line for the eye. I like to connect them, and he doesn't seem to, but I want to. So, I don't know. I like to connect them to something. but they just kind of float, so we'll have to do that. Maybe he's kind of an airhead guy. I drew him a lot, but it was 35 years ago, I guess. So, okay. When you draw an eyeball, you start with the center and you work your way out. Like that. You start with the center, work your way out. It's got these square eyebrows, pretty thick. Gotta figure out where these eyebrows are going to go. So they're going from the side of his eye this way. So I got to move this over. Remember, I'm using the blue pencil. That's my free pencil. I can do whatever I want. All right, so we got that. Got this. Boom, 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 boom. Gonna go straight on this. Gotta try to get this as settled as possible with those eyes. And he would have a cheek if he was rendering. He'd be like that, you know, kind of animation wise. From here, we're gonna we're gonna kind of cross contour, walk over, and see where the hair is, because that could move. So we'll go here. It goes down with the bottom of the eye, and it goes concave, and then it has a triangle shape coming down this way. Okay, so we got that. And then this part here will line up, and it's got that nice little angle here with a straight line. And there's a concave on the hair, and then a convex here, and then it's a kind of a mullet kind of a hair. And it goes like this. Got a line coming off, and then he's got a wave. Remember, we do Cal State Cool, Cal State Bitchin', and the wave. So there's your wave. All right, then we're gonna go straight up, and then I'm gonna go straight. This is gonna come down with the hair right there, and it's gonna go like that. And then this is gonna go over the corner of the eye, and it's gonna go just to the side of the center line. And then that will come up. If I draw straight up, it'll take me to this line for the top of his hair. He seems to be, according to the model sheet, this is his head. So the hair is not that far above it, but it looks like in the finished drawing it is. So it's something you'd have to talk to the lead about. But I'm going to make it bigger. So we're going to go here. It stops just to the side of the eye right there. And it comes up. And it goes down. And then he's got a little hair lip right there. Okay. And this goes here. Draw this big shape, and then we can put in the little hairs. So now from here, it's going to go to the end of his face here. We're going to have a negative shape on his brow. So I'm going to put in a line like that. And it's going to go right to the end of his eye, right there. And I'm going to come up, and it's going to show a negative shape. Okay. And then this will come around to the outside here. And come around that way. Okay, so I've got that shape now. So what I can do is put in, yeah, it should be lower. So we're gonna go like this. Remember, the blue pencil, I can do whatever I want. This is my thinking pencil. Here, I gotta line this up with this got to be a lot higher. It lines up with the nose. So we got that. Draw through. So it goes to the side of the ear. Goes behind the mastoid bone. Comes over. Comes around. And this is an off model. Zach. So now it goes, okay, here. And then this will come around. And then it gets really subtle. So you show it to the lead. Say, hey, can you give me some tips on this? Everybody works as a team in the studios. So this line here goes around the neck, draw through the neck to the other side. Okay, and it looks like it's going right there. It's fine. It'll be fine. Draw through. If you're not drawing through, then I have to fix your drawings. And I like to go home at the end of the day. So, you turn in your scene. I'm not going to make you sit there and, try to fix your drawings. I'm going to have to do it. Besides, you didn't do it right the first place. This is going to go from here. I'm responsible for the scene, if it's my scene. I worked at home on FernGully, so I would just get a scene and just turn it in. So that's basically him. And then I just keep fine tuning. So when I got a scene, it might be keyed. I always wanted keys. Even though I was a key, I always wanted keys. Let the lead, let the person in charge. If I was in charge, then I would key the scene. But I like having the person who draws the character the most. Just throw a couple drawings in there. Let's keep the character consistent. I'm not in it for ego. And then I would follow their drawings in the scene. But then I would give them back a full scene. Like I would get a big scene. There might be 2 or 3 drawings in there. I'd bring them back the couple hundred drawings. They'd be really consistent. But I got to work at home. So what that meant, if I, was working on it and I wanted to put in more time, I could charge them overtime. But if it wasn't overtime, then I could just put in the extra time. If it was an A scene, I made sure I did A work, even if the studio wasn't paying me. So, but if you're in the studio, they're kind of watching over you, and so they know how many hours you're putting in. Okay, we like this. We'll make this slip inside. Probably wouldn't work that way on the character, though. I don't think they would do that. So it'll be the same, but we'll do it here. This fitting inside. So you go from the center out when you draw an eyeball. Center out. Okay, I don't want to have a tangent. This is going to go. It's kind of going slightly over the eyeball. That's pretty weird, but we can do that. And I put the hole up here. I changed it. I took out the pegs because the papers, overlap in the pegs. See that? This is not just a line, it's a puff of hair. So you want to be able to draw through. Draw through, draw through, draw through. Keep people happy. And this is what it sounds like when I'm at a studio. I am headphones on and working, not talking. There's some people, they talk the whole day. You know, it's not, I don't do that. There'll be people just sitting there working and talking away with their neighbors and stuff. I put my headphones on and get lost and go to work. So that's where, again, people just had me, they had me all wrong. You know, like college students, she'll never shuts up. It's a lecture class, you know, got to teach you guys information. But, um, you know, I'm working in a studio. Very good job, Danny. So this is my studio. Am I pissed about it? Yeah. Leave me alone. So here we go. Okay. But if I'm teaching, it'll be fun. But even when I'm teaching, when I'm done with the lecture, I get to work. Here we go. Boom. See, I'm drawing through. This, it's not a line, it's a piece of hair, and it has to connect with the skull. You know, it has to connect to the underneath. Okay, this would be at an angle. We get that negative shape. See, you have to be really careful because this will be a line. This negative shape will grow. That shape will grow. All right, he's got kind of a curve. He has an Adam's apple, so doing this shape. And this nose hugs the eye. It's really kind of wild. So I draw the whole nose so I can just put in that nostril, just the corner of it, just that little bit. But you have to draw the entire nose so that you can keep it in the right spot. Okay. Oh, let's see. This is going to go this way, the eyebrow. So we got an angle there. So clean up, you know, the animators, they don't really have to do this. They just got to get the acting down. So the animators can draw the characters extremely off model, and that's fine. Doesn't bother me. I'll put it on model. That's what we're doing right now. And again, he's slightly off model right now. I haven't drawn him forever, but it's close enough. Sometimes the animator will go really far off on the character and it will be off model and it's almost intentional. Keep it that way. The color will carry it. That's what I was saying. The color will carry the drawing, but you don't want to get in the way of the animator's genius. So they might go ahead and caricature it and make it just so brilliant. Stay with it. So what? You know it's the character. You know, the color will carry the drawing. Will carry it. You don't want to lose this fantastic animation just to prove you can put a character on model. So what? Mm. want to see what this line is. The line's up here, the cheek. It's pretty high up. Then I would take this drawing, send it over to, bring it to the lead and say, can you draw over for me? It's below the mouth. He's got a short, kind of a short chin. Mouth is higher. There we go. This is, looks pretty long. I think we have to bring this up a little bit. No, it doesn't work. So that's why it's the second layer of, it kind of lines up with the bottom of the lip. So it goes here. We'll just keep looking. But for not drawing this guy for 35 years, you can recognize it's him. It's Zach. I did scenes where Zach was looking in Crystal's eyes. They were holding hands and looking at each other's eyes. And what I did is actually drew a physical line from one eye to a character's eyes to the other. So I really made sure that they were staring at each other. So if you look at it, if they really look like they're looking into their eyes, it's because they were. I just physically drew it in there. Yes, kind of him. Okay. FernGully. It was a fun movie to work on. Did a lot. Did a lot. Okay, let's do some more.